Stalin did a lot of bad things to Poland, but if there's one positive from him, it's this building. 40 million bricks, over 3,000 rooms, 231 metres tall. This is the tallest building in Poland, crowned with Europe's highest clock. Very, very sinister, very Gotham City. It's an absolute beauty. Viewing platform on the top floor. One of the fastest lifts in the world. It's about 20 seconds to get to the top. Absolutely divine views, very wind blasted. If you want to feel on top of Warsaw, tell people you've seen all Warsaw has to offer. It's there, it's on the top. Inside we've got cinemas. There's a couple of museums, cafe on the top floor. This is pretty much a one-stop shop for everything Warsaw. Złońska. A few years ago, this whole area was basically a wasteland. Literally just patches of grass and debris left over from the war. Today, great big shopping centre, surrounded by skyscrapers, five-star hotels, etc. This is very much the face of New Warsaw. Warsaw Central Station, Warsaw Centralna. It looks like an absolute pig. It is a pig. It's it's a labyrinth. It's full of tunnels, dark corners, tramps, kebabs. It looks dreadful, and for many people, this is their first impression of Warsaw. It's possibly why Warsaw was voted Europe's ugliest city by people at TripAdvisor. Nowy Świat. This is very much the Champs-Élysées of Poland. This is premium on the Monopoly board. This links modern Warsaw with historic Warsaw. This forms what is called the Royal Route. Follow this street to its conclusion. You'll be hitting Krakowskie Przedmieście, and from there it's the Old Town, the very heart of historic Warsaw. This is studded with historic buildings, with cafe culture, with outdoor terraces. It's very much Warsaw on its Sunday best. This is an absolute crucial must-see of Warsaw. The bloke behind me is Nicholas Copernicus. He basically changed the world. Polish-born astronomer. He's the guy who found out that the world revolves around the sun, not vice versa. Holy Cross Church behind me. This is a Baroque beauty, but the real point of interest here is Chopin. His body, that's in France, but his heart is in Poland, and it's in there. I'm sitting at the foot of King Zygmunt's column. He's honoured in stone above me. He's the guy who made Warsaw the capital of Poland. The statue dates from 1664. The pillar itself, it's not an original. And it's this statue that marks the start of Old Town. Behind me we have the Royal Castle, originally from the 14th century, but got destroyed in 1944, of course. It's obviously the ancient residence of Polish kings. In 1944, the Germans destroyed Warsaw, razed it to the ground. The castle, a heap of rubble. What you have behind me, reconstructed brick by brick, completed in 1984. Today, housing museums, galleries. Very, very impressive. Old Town Square, I'm in the middle. It's called the Old Town, it's not old at all. Like the Royal Castle, this place was razed to the ground, flattened by the Germans in 1944. Rebuilt using rescued Canaletto paintings, photographs, historical documents. This place, to see it now, rebuilt painstakingly, brick by brick, to see it now, it's very, very impressive. The old town feeling, it's missing. This isn't like the old town of Krakow, let's say, or even Wrocław or Lublin. This is a Polish version of Disneyland. Let's face it. Around me we have people dressed up in monk attire. We have a man with a parrot. This is basically a sideshow, a circus show even. The Barbican, the city walls. This is the old defensive fortifications that ringed Warsaw. Nowadays, very much the entry and the exit to the old town. It's favoured by newlyweds, goths, tramps, painters, vendors, etc. This is very, this is the old town basically. If you want a feel of the place, this is where it all happens.
A spójrz na Kasię. No dobra, okej. Tylko Jarek nogi musisz, bo masz długie nogi, one...
Warsaw's most poignant monuments. This is for the children who died during the Warsaw Uprising. The statue itself is depicting a 13-year-old boy who was killed pretty much in this proximity. I'm in front of a memorial to the Warsaw Uprising, which it commemorates basically probably the most glorious episode in Warsaw's history, also the most tragic. The aim was to liberate Warsaw from the Nazis. The battle waged for 3 months. It ended up costing the lives of over 150,000 civilians, 20,000 troops. The Russians were stationed across the other side of the river, and basically did nothing while the Germans set about defeating the Poles. What you see behind me is a soldier escaping via a sewer. The old town was surrounded by the Germans, and the Polish troops and civilians alike were using the sewers to escape and flee for freedom. Before World War II, Warsaw had the second biggest Jewish community in the world, numbering 350,000. With the Germans, with World War II, with the Nazis, came the ghettos. Warsaw was the home to the biggest ghetto. I'm here in front of a memorial to the heroes of the Ghetto Uprising, a heroic rebellion basically against the Germans in 1943, and the first actual rebellion against the Germans. It's here on these steps that in 1970 German Chancellor Willy Brandt knelt in apology to the Jewish people in what became one of probably the most iconic photographs of the 20th century. Piłsudskiego. I'm here by the tomb of the unknown soldier, the eternal flame. It's actually the only surviving remnants of what was Saski Palace, which destroyed in 1944 by the Germans. The only thing that survived, ironically, was the tomb of the unknown soldier, and very much a great big piazza in front of us. And again, this is modern and old Warsaw combined together. The cross I'm next to, it's here to commemorate Pope John Paul II. It's here in this square, Plac Piłsudskiego, that he had his rally in 1979, just after being elected Pope for the first time. And it's here basically where a vigil took place after news of his death. Absolutely bedecked with flowers and candles, and today we have this memorial to him. Behind me there's Sir Norman Foster's building, his contribution to Warsaw. It doesn't look great, it's not Foster's best piece, but it's very much another face of Warsaw. Above me it's Józef Piłsudski, a national hero, an absolute icon in Poland. It's him who he freed Poland basically from Russian control. After 100 years off the map, Poland became Poland once again in 1918, and he's the guy to credit. Standing behind him, the Europejski Hotel, a historic landmark in itself, no longer a hotel, but this was once Warsaw's premier place of lodging. It's here the Rolling Stones stayed, Gandhi even. Today, it's rotting away, but on the ground floor, a legendary 24-hour bar. Warsaw's not just a city of cement, and the best place to relax after a day of sightseeing, hangovers, etc. is Łazienki Park, 17th century park. It's home to the world-famous statue of Chopin and his muse, set around a pond surrounded by thousands of roses. It's a quiet place. Many Warsavians come here to relax, or get inspired, among thousands of roses, or just play around with the pigeons.